Hello. Welcome to.
Captain America doesn't deserve to hold Thor's hammer.
Thank you. Well,
And
okay.
the reason is very simple because he is a puny ass guy. Man. And this is not an insult to Captain America, it's because. Okay. I'm going to make my case for why I think Thor is good, but very simple thing. Captain America. Okay, I'm attacking him. Thor is. Thor is the strongest Avenger, is one of the strongest without his hammer. He fought Hela, the goddess of war, without his hammer. That's how he unlocked his lightning thing. Although I have problems with that because Marvel doesn't respect it enough, but I digress. Thor is able to fight in one-on-one with powerful Marvel beings. And he was able to go buddy with Hyperion. And if you know Marvel comics, you know Hyperion. Hyperion's an OG. Captain America can't punch a bulldozer. So
the biggest feat he did was pulling a helicopter.
yeah, and it's look at how he was stretching his body.
Yeah.
Thor held the force of 2 stars. 2 stars. Well, not 2 stars, but he held the force of stars. I know that in the comics, Captain America is always going to leave the hammer, but I think I'm allowed to come to call bullshit. And of course, I love Stan Lee and stuff. But like, come on, really? Super Soldier Serum. If that thing was really that powerful, then they why did they choose this scrawny fella? Because if Super Soldier can turn you that way, it should have been a huge guy. They could have picked the Olympic. They could have picked the Olympic runner who won the games.
Yep.
And made him the Super Soldier. But anyway, I'm talking about lots of stuff. But I feel like Thor and I feel like America doesn't deserve to hold the hammer. I feel like Vision has a reason to, I guess, because he has the Infinity Stone, and even Thor's girlfriend has a reason because she was actually possessed by the Infinity Stone in Thor 2. So what do you think?
Well, talking about Captain America being a super soldier, I actually thought maybe he was a super soldier because he was like lab rats.
He was a lab rat.
To see if the serum worked, but it turned out to work.
No.
Yay!
No.
And he became Captain America, the beloved super soldier. Well, I like Captain America, yes. I thought like when he picked up the Thor's hammer, it was an epic moment. Captain America is now no longer limited to a shield since he somehow refused to use a sword or a gun. But yeah, he's Captain America.
Actually, that's actually a good point.
Yeah, but
can you imagine Captain America?
So he just moved from no weapon to the best weapon or the first weapon for him to use.
Weapon, the second and third best weapon in the Marvel universe.
What's up with that? Okay, but coming again to that, for me, I thought it made some sense. Like it's understandable because the hammer didn't have a particular criteria other than that the person has to be pure in heart. It's not like the Mjolnir was
the Mjolnir or Stonebreaker. Mjolnir?
No, not the axe. The
hammer. The hammer literally has the inscription: "Whosoever possesses this hammer must possess the power of Thor." That's what the hammer says. Oh. Thor can punch a planet in half.
Oh,
why in God's name can Captain America wield that hammer? It's an insult to sensibility because Captain America trades blows with Spider-Man is stronger. People do not realize. I don't know why everyone just glosses over this. Spider-Man can literally punch Captain America's head off without trying. Spider-Man can bench press 80 tons. Spider-Man can literally trade blows. Well, he can die trading blows with the Hulk, but he can attempt to. The Hulk
No,
can literally,
that's a my fight he can.
yeah, I said he can attempt to. The Hulk can literally squash Captain America. Do you remember the puny god scene in Avengers? Imagine if he had done that to Captain America. That would have been the end of the Avengers.
uh, mm,
There's a reason why when Hulk was rampaging, they didn't put Captain America there. They had to put Hulk against Thor or against Iron Man. Not even Iron Man. Iron Man had to literally pull out the Hulk Buster suit,
an epic suit, yeah.
which Ruffalo eventually used to. By the way, it's funny. I don't see this guy as Bruce Banner. I see him as Mark Ruffalo. It's weird. Uh, but I digress. So I'm just saying. It's a weird thing.
Mm,
It's a weird thing.
well, yeah. Using the strongest hero on the team to estimate Captain America's strength. Well, it's possible that they reduced the strength of Captain America
True. They
to put him as
they
the
went
America
crazy with it.
loving, modest creature who would then be
So
able
you
to
mean
lift up Thor's
he's a
hammer.
propaganda machine?
Exactly.
That's fair. I mean,
That's
I
it.
mean, if there's one thing that the MCU got right was they decided to nerf all the characters
Mm.
because right from the first movie they traded comic reliability for epicness.
Mm.
One of the epic scenes in the first movie was when Thor and Thor and Iron Man are fighting. First of all, Thor mops the floor with Iron Man in every configuration, except he pulls out one of his OP ridiculous suits, which he literally has to like go through some kind of quantum realm to bring. There's a suit that he literally had to create in the virtual reality world, which is some high A grade bullshit, and that's the only suit or one of the few that can actually challenge Thor at his medium, not even at his best, at his medium. And yet he was out here fighting Thor equally with an iron suit. Thor is the literal god of light. He literally can strike heavy like
I'm sorry, that's
the
it.
in the
It's fry all the
in the
seconds.
animated series they got it right. Thor struck him once and his suit exploded, sent him flying. That's exactly what happened when Iron Man goes against Thor. But they just made it a fight that was, I guess, to show something. And then Captain America walks into the fight. Now, if two people who can level buildings on their own are fighting, some guy holding a trash can doesn't walk in and talk about some kind of let's be ordered there. What the hell did he say? Something about let's let order show or something. I've forgotten his line in the movie. It was some braided bullet. I know in the comics he can lift Thor's hammer. So to be fair, if you really like Marvel, you can say that the reason why when Thor tried to strike him, he didn't go down because he's worthy of lifting the hammer. But that just goes right down to why. What exactly is so special about him that he can do it, but the Red Skull can't? Why can he do it but the Hulk can't?
No, no, no. If it's concerning the Hulk Red Skull, maybe
Because
no.
they're bad.
Not really.
Better Ray Bill beat the brakes off of Thor with his hammer, and that's how he lifted it. He literally beat him with his hammer, beat the brakes off him, and he's not exactly the king of morale. But I will say he is a protector of his people, so I guess you could kind of compare him to Captain America. But no, make no mistake about it. Better Ray Bill. Do you know Better Ray Bill?
Yes, I remember him.
The horse guy. He would beat the brakes of Captain America, even if he was barehanded. Captain America had an
He
adamantium
wouldn't
shield.
need. He wouldn't.
Even if he had an adamantium combined with every Marvel metal, he would still beat the break off him, and he would break every bone in his body. Better rebuild. So this is my point. Why was he worthy? I guess maybe I'm questioning worthiness. I guess, but like still, I can't think of a good reason why. What do you think?
Well, in that case, Captain
Well,
America
in that case,
shouldn't really put it up. But Kataraka
I mean, it was cool though, and I was happy he did it in
Infinity
Endgame.
War.
In Endgame, I was happy he did it. I can't lie. The coolest part of Endgame was you saw the hammer move, and then he grabbed the hammer, and then everybody was like, "Yeah!" It was a hype moment. I can't lie. But I think I also, which movie was better, Infinity or Endgame?
Mm, honestly, I actually preferred the Infinity
Oh,
War.
oh, oh, damn, damn, oh, damn.
Well,
That's
it's one of
exactly
the
what I mean.
few movies that the good guys don't win. And despite all the good planning and stuff,
Low key, they should have
it's
ended it.
it feels
Low key, they should have ended it that way.
that
Low
would
key,
have been terrible.
that would have been a perfect.
That would have ended the entire Marvel universe.
No, but
Nah.
no, it wouldn't, because they could have added the beginning of Endgame to the movie when they
Mm.
killed him off, but the damage was done.
Oh.
That makes most like that would have been a perfect, not a perfect movie, but it would have been a very good movie, and it would have been a good jumping off point.
I
Like
mean,
sure, Tony
in
Stark is
fact,
still existed,
the
but they can literally change the ending to have him vanish, Peter survive, and stuff.
well, yeah, the only for me for Endgame, the in fact the pretty much the main in fact the only good part were the last 20 minutes.
The last 20 minutes.
Last 20 minutes. I mean, I don't even remember anything that happened before that.
Don't you remember? Bring me Thanos. Thor when he came back from
uh,
getting his new hammer.
yes, yes, but you know,
Also, how did Thor manage to get so fat and useless? Like
in 5 years.
he could take on Thanos at his peak
Hmm.
on his own with the stones. Thor literally stabbed the heart with his hammer, and he had all 5 stones at the time, and yet he
Actually,
couldn't take on Thanos without the stones, holding 2 hammers. What?
mm, no,
Because
see,
if he was that much weaker, because he got the other hammer from the event from the he went back in time and stuff to get the other hammer.
yeah.
He shouldn't have been able to do so because he wasn't worthy. Because it was a big fat mother, big ass dude who was gaming. Like I get that they were trying to make a joke and stuff. Like the joke doesn't make any sense. Oh,
Yeah, well, I'm not so sure about that. I mean, I didn't really think too much about that part though. But
he was wielding
coming
2 hammers.
again,
He beat him
the
with one.
first attack that he did on Thanos was actually, to me, it felt more like a surprise attack. Before Thanos could react, God of Lightning, so
Yeah, but
it's fast.
the when Spider Man, the Mantis girl, Iron Man, and Doctor Strange all came for him. They all did it together.
Yes,
Thor on his own nearly ended the whole thing.
yes,
Which is
he
by the
just missed. You in for the wrong place.
we're even wrong, please.
Yeah, but yeah, like you said, Thor is the god of lightning. He is he's a very strong character. A very
Understated.
extremely strong character.
He's probably the strongest Avenger.
Yeah, but
Hulk is
according
the
to the
most
MC
uncontrollable.
universe, not really.
No, really.
Not really. No.
Who is Hulk or Thor?
Oh,
Wait,
also remember for Hulk comics, Hulk is actually way stronger than he's portrayed in the movies. Yeah, they like you said they downplay the strength of the character for epicness, so to make the movie interesting. Because if they show them in their normal strengths, they probably would feel it wouldn't make as much a good movie as than just a display of power. Yeah. So yeah, pretty much.
okay, but okay, fine. Maybe we can say base level Thor might have trouble with the Hulk, serious trouble. But you also remember that Thor has the Asgard father form,
And
where
remember that
he's
Hulk
Odin incarnate.
also is actually way stronger. Like remember World War Hulk.
World War Hulk, World
Yes,
Peter Hulk,
yes.
and
That literally
Annihilation Hulk.
he also lifted like half a planet.
Thor can literally blast a
Yes,
planet
yes.
to
Now, like, see
pieces.
what I'm saying. See what I'm saying. Like, you said that Hulk, Thor was able to blast the planet to pieces.
Yeah,
Hulk is able to carry. He surely must be able to punch or blast that much, or even more. But they wouldn't portray that in the movies.
yeah, but in a one-on-one, we're not measuring
Oh,
who
like
can carry
comic Thor
buckets
and
of
comic
water.
Hulk.
In a Floyd Mayweather fight, we're not watching who can carry buckets of water. We're watching who can sink the other person faster. Who hits the hardest in a one v
Oh,
one.
uh,
And there's someone
then Thor hits the hardest.
Thor hits
But Hulk has, to me, I would say, would have,
durability.
yes, the
Uh,
ability and stamina.
do you think Hulk can take the force of a star?
Yes,
The force of a star
yes. Hulk, World Breaker Hulk, yes. Yes. I think he can
with
take it.
almost zero damage.
No, but
Thor has almost zero damage.
for
Even in the MCU where he was nerfed, he had almost zero damage. Sure, he was passed out and knocked out completely, but all he had those touches him and he was back. That's not. That's practically zero damage.
Hmm.
That's practically zero damage, especially because he took the force of a star to create a weapon that's strong enough to defeat Thanos. To be fair, the MCU in some ways made him powerful, but then they made him a joke at the same time. So it always felt like they didn't know what they were doing with him.
mm,
Like you never know whether you want Thor to be the serious guy who is fighting the big bad, or you want it to be fun. The Ragnarok was the best movie though,
yeah.
but at the same time you feel a bit funny afterward.
I
I don't know if
mean,
you can
Thor
relate.
comes from beating Fire Demon to being imprisoned in what?
In prison, and funny as pan.
Yep. No. I
Some
mean, he
goofy
beat
ass pan.
what was that Fire Demon's name again?
Surtur.
Saturn. And and then at the end, well, I get that he wanted Hela and Saturn to fight.
But
So
but the
hopefully
question remains though: can he
both
beat
cancel each
Goku
other
though?
out.
Can he
No,
beat
no,
Goku?
no, 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 no. He can't.
Can he beat
He
Goku?
can't beat Goku. Please, no. I don't think. Well, I don't. Yeah,
Can he beat
he
Goku?
can't beat Goku. He can't beat Goku. He can't beat Goku.
Goku versus
Goku
Thor.
currently is a
Thor
destroyer.
is
So
far smarter than Goku and has fought opponents similar to Goku like
Goku
Hulk
is
or
stupid.
Sentry.
Everyone knows he's dumb, but still, Goku is strong. He is insanely strong. And
Two
considering that
different
he's now a
websites. Two
destroyer,
different websites have different opinions.
yeah. Well, yes, I know there may be some claims for Thor being stronger than Goku, but well, even me, I'm not
Can
really
okay,
that
okay,
much of a
here's the
Dragon
question.
Balls fan, but
Can
I would
Goku
say,
lift Thor's hammer?
huh?
Can Goku lift Thor's hammer?
No, if he was in an anime setting, I think he would. You'll do it as a funny thing that
It's
he'll.
late.
Oh, sorry. He might probably do it as a comedy stuff where you see something and you go and say, "Oh, yes, who owns this?" So, oh, ooh, a hammer. Now I can go and use it on my nails or something. I mean, I think that's how it would be, right?
Kamehame, don't.
Mhm.
No, though. No, low key, I think Thor would wreck Thor would wreck the fuck out of Goku because Goku is out here fighting Krillin. Krillin is like a bitch version of Captain America, but with more balder.
I'm stronger.